So if you recall, we watched this brilliant Haley Stevens video that I'm going to play again. They're only 38 seconds long. It's one of my favorite Haley Stevens videos of all time. It turns out, let's just watch this and then we'll get to it.
Okay, over here, we have the Ambassador Bridge. Trucks, freight, moving back and forth from the Motor City to Canada, moving our economy forward. This bridge is open. It's owned by Donald Trump's biggest donor, Maddie Maroon.
This bridge is open. It's owned by Donald Trump's biggest donor, Maddie Maroon. I love her, okay? What gives?
They're collecting tolls with every passing. But wait a minute, look over here. The Michigan-made, Canada-paid Gordie Howe Bridge. Not open. Why? Because Donald Trump will sell out our country to the highest bidder. Michiganders, when I'm your senator, this corruption will stop. And see, Abdul, it's more than 2 sentences.
Yeah. So she ends it with, see, Abdul, it's more than 2 sentences. Well, it turns out this video that just got uploaded 22 hours ago is almost identical to Abdul's video from February 23rd. Now, it turns out everyone has shown these 2 bridges, right? It's kind of crazy. Everyone that's running for office in Michigan, including the Republican Mike Rogers, has their own version of this video. And it's beautiful to watch. You can watch Mallory McMorrow's version, you can watch Abdul El-Sayed's version, and you can watch Mike Rogers' version to develop a better understanding of how they message around these issues or what their ideology is. Now, it's a big deal. It's billions of dollars that we're talking about, right? A lot of commerce. Moving the Motor City. Yeah, for Michiganders, it's a big deal. Oh, she would never say. But I find it really funny that she even brings up Abdul at the end of her speech, and yet Abdul made this exact same video almost a year ago.
Around, children, for the tale of 2 bridges, a sordid tale of collusion, of corruption. The first bridge, the Gordie Howe Bridge. The second, the Ambassador Bridge, the largest privately owned bridge in America, owned by the Maroon family, known for their slimy business practices and tactics. As the opening of the Gordie Howe Bridge came to pass, the Maroons realized that they could not let this happen. Should this other bridge, another opportunity, open, it would mean that the Maroons would go from making billions and billions of dollars to making just billions of dollars. And of course, they could not let that happen. So what did they do? They called their benefactor, one Donald Trump, a would-be king, holding office in a White House with now a very large ballroom, apparently. So what did the wannabe King Trump do? He did what any wannabe king would do. He used his power to complete the circle of corruption, to protect his benefactors and their billions of billions. He stopped the Gordie Howe Bridge from opening. So what is the lesson to be learned from this, children? That we need to get money out of politics, put money back in your pocket, and pass Medicare for all.
Okay, over here, we have the Ambassador Bridge. Trucks, freight, moving back and forth from the Motor City to Canada, moving our economy forward.
Incoming.
This bridge is open. It's owned by Donald Trump's biggest donor, Maddie Maroon.
I'm watching Haley Stevens on repeat say, biggest donor, Maddie Maroon, Trump's biggest donor. I love that. I love her. I really do. I mean, she's such a freak about Israel, obviously, but it's becoming a new stem for me, new vocal stem for me.
They're collecting tolls with every passing. But wait a minute, look over here. The Michigan-made, Canada-paid Gordie Howe Bridge.
So yeah, she stole his flow. It'd be harmless convergent evolution if she hadn't signed off the video acting like this was proof she's super smart and has original thoughts all the time. Yeah, it's really funny.
What gives?
That's my favorite. What gives?
What gives?
What gives? Who has the McMorrow one though? Because apparently Mallory McMorrow made the exact same video, and so did Mike Rogers.
The Gordie Howe Bridge is finished, but Donald Trump won't open it because the billionaire family that owns the other bridge gave him $1 million. I'm Mallory McMorrow, and I've got one message for the president. Open this damn bridge. And you better believe I approve this message.
I'll say doing his best Zoran impression, McMorrow. I've got one message for you. Donald Trump. See, Abdul, I can string 2 sentences together. Yeah. I mean, as far as concise messaging goes, McMorrow's is probably the most concise. Haley Stevens is a lot more real sounding and still much more concise than Abdul El-Sayed's. Abdul El-Sayed is very clearly not trying to like Syed is very clearly not trying to read like a script or anything. He's just, freestyling. But let's take a look at my goat on the other side. Michael Rogers. It's clear-cut corruption, right? Matty Maroon, Trump's biggest donor, right? Trump's biggest donor, Matty Maroon, has obviously demanded the Trump administration to stop the opening of this bridge that will obviously compete with their private bridge. So it's clear-cut quid pro quo. Republican billionaires that are campaign mega donors, Donald Trump, just like disrupting Michiganders from making more money, disrupting Michiganders from engaging in commerce. It's unbelievable. It's totally unacceptable. Everyone's made that same message be known. Now let's hear how the Republican is covering it.
Today at the Gordie Howe Bridge. Gordie was known as one of the toughest guys in hockey, and we need to be as tough at stopping Chinese cars coming over that bridge as Gordie Howe was on the ice. Over the last 8 years, with 2 Democrat senators in Washington, we've lost over 40,000 manufacturing jobs in Michigan. That has to stop. Send me to Washington. I'll get this bridge open. I'll protect our auto jobs. And guess what, Michigan? We're going to have a growing Michigan manufacturing. Let's get to work.
Interesting. He doesn't mention why the bridge is not open yet. That shit might work on voters, sadly. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to stop Chinese cars from coming over this bridge. Strange, but fine. Okay. I mean, that will, trade protectionism is certainly something that works, especially in Michigan. It's one of the few places that has like a robust industrial base that remains in America, the automobile manufacturers. The problem for our boy, Mike Rogers here is, of course, the UAW has endorsed Abdul El-Sayed. So good luck to him trying to make this argument, even amongst the rank and filers, especially when Abdul El-Sayed also has the aesthetics down pat, which many rank and filers that could find themselves in the throes of reactionary sentiment would potentially vote for someone like Abdul on the aesthetic grounds.